We're going into a new election, but with the same old coalition. Camarades and I are going in to win a great victory for Region 5. We're going in together because we're better together, we're stronger together, we're moving forward together. You know, I used to live in quarantine, Region 6, and you had to pass through Region 5 to get to Region 4. And in them days when it was small, it's sheer red dust. When you look to the left of the road, it's sheer flood. Region 5 used to be a basket case, but now Region 5 is the food basket of the nation. We developed the MMA scheme, and we made Region 5 one of the most productive agricultural zones in the entire country. Region 5 is on the move, and you're going further, you're going faster than other regions under the APNU+AFC coalition. No more red dust, you got the best highway in the country. No more flooded fields, you have the best drainage system in the country, MMA, ADA. And we have to complete that scheme. That's why you must give us a chance to get back into government and finish the work that we've started. Region 5, my brothers and sisters, is not a passageway. Region 5 is twice the size of Mauritius. Mauritius is one of the most prosperous countries in the Indian Ocean. Region 5 is twice the size of Mauritius, with a population of 50,000 Amerindians, Africans, Indians. You all can go places with the right leadership, but we have a political problem in this region. You heard Johnny Wade? We have a political problem in this region. And the political problem is the PPPC. And we have to solve this problem on the 2nd of March. You know how much we lose? You know how much APNU+AFC lose this region by in 2015? Less than 4,000 votes. You have 4,000 people here. If all of you go out and vote, is win, we win this region. Every man, woman, every boyfriend, girlfriend, every girlfriend, boyfriend got to go out and vote on the 2nd of March. If they're in the bush, if they're at a rancor, let them come back and vote. If they're up on the rig, let them come back and vote. If they sleep in 2, 3 places, tell them come home. We can't lose this region again. This is a serious story. When APNU and AFC were separate, people be laughing, kyak, kyak, kyak. But now we come together. We are going to make this region an agricultural powerhouse. Right now, Region 5 is producing 40% of the rice in this entire country. Region 5 is producing 20% of the sugar. I'm not afraid to talk about sugar. Let me talk about sugar. Because we are reforming the sugar industry. We never put a finger on Blairmont. Blairmont, every worker in Blairmont is still working at Blairmont. It's now we buy that skeleton factory. When the other people come, ask them who built the skeleton factory. Waste up all the money. But we kept Blairmont. The West Berbice sugar estate is intact. And we will keep sugar going in this region. That's a promise, that's a pledge. You produce coconut, you produce milk. You're producing so much milk, I can't understand how you all got 50,000 people in this region. Produce more milk now. Make more baby. My friends, you have heard from Jenny Wade, a daughter of the soil. She has told you about the production in this region, about the infrastructure, about the developments. You've heard from my Prime Minister, Kamraj Ramjatan, about the statistics, how this region has been developing, the hospitals, the roads, the bridges, the infrastructure. We love this region. When the other people wanted to push up the fees and the bridge, we said no. As Jenny told you, when I was campaigning, the little girl, she won the scholarship to go to Berbice High School. She's paying $5,000 a week to go to BHS in Berbice. I said, when we get in, we're going to give these people free transport to go to school. So said, so done. All you put me there and I put the bus there. Put me there again, you get more bus. You know, we believe in equality. We believe that every Guyanese child is entitled to a good education. You know, we want to see people go to university. And like I said Friday night, not the University of Eifflet, the University of Guyana. You know, they have some people hear me talk about the 5Bs. So they want to do better than me. They can talk about the 5F. They can talk about fake certificates. They can talk about fraud. They can talk about false news. They can talk about failure. They can talk about farce. If you vote for these people, you're going to get the 5Fs, I can tell you. And knowing them, they can give you a 6F. You're laughing, huh? We cannot afford to let those people come back. They harmed us. Tell me. I'm going to ask you some questions. It's a little questionnaire between me and you. I won't tell the other regions your answers to these questions, but answer me in one word. You want another Phantom Squad? You want another scaled-down factory? You want another fiber optic cable? You want another Pharaoh? You want more IMC? You know, I am a mild-mannered man. I have never told my supporters to chase people out of Region 5. Why should that man tell his supporters to chase people out of Region 6? Suppose I tell people to chase them out of Region 5. What would you do? Suppose I tell him to chase them out of Region 4. Suppose I tell him to chase them out of Region 10. They're going to have to live in the trees. Let us not be abusive. Let us be friends. Let us listen to them. Even the stupid, let us listen to them. And let us use reason to triumph over ignorance. Let us use good to triumph over evil. Let us use progress to triumph over backwardness. My brothers and sisters, we are together. We have put an end to winner-takes-all politics. Never again must one party feel it can speak for the whole nation. We are 6 parties. We are firing on all 6 cylinders. The Alliance for Change, the Guyana Action Party, Justice for All Party, National Front Alliance, People's National Congress, Working People's Alliance. Who could stop us? I tell you, my brothers and sisters, we mustn't make a mistake again. I can't take on the 23 years again. We have a plan. When those people come, ask them if they have a plan, P-L-A-N. We have a plan, we call it the Decade of Development. We are going to ensure that every region of this country, every ethnic group, every social class, every religious group benefits from that oil out there. That oil don't belong to me. I know they got a man, he got the hype on the oil. He playing possum, he play walk away then come back. He play dead then come to life. But he's making a bad mistake. He is dealing with 6 parties called the APNU+AFC coalition. You know, they only got one Sam Hines in Guyana. They only got one Sam Hines, not 2. They only got one Donald, not 2. APNU+AFC, we are committed to democratic elections and selections. Don't believe that hand-picked people could win. Don't believe that there's a backdoor to power. Don't let him do it. He had 12 years already. And he tells lies. He says, I have a swimming pool. If you want to know I have a swimming pool, the only swimming pool I ever had was in 2005 when he flooded out my house. For the first time in my life, I see cricketer snail in my living room. Thanks to that genius. So what is he talking about? He goes to Babu John every year and starts to attack. I tell you, let us be careful. Every vote counts. Each one of us has to go out on the 2nd of March and vote to keep those people out of office. We are going to grow this region like never before. You have the land space, 200,000 hectares. You have the productive capability. You have the capability to generate energy from wind and biogas, biomass. You have a real education, no fake education. Real education at Baideval. We are going to make that into an A-grade school so children don't have to go to Berbice High School. They don't have to go to QC. They don't have to go to Bishops. They stay right here in Region 5. But we have to solve the political question in this region. You know, up to the time I was in opposition, ask Jenny, we go up to Maikoni, people in flood. And you know what the PPP do? They divide the villages into green villages and red villages. All the villages are under flood. And only one set of village get in the high mark. And the other set of village get in the stick. But let me tell you this, my friends. We are a government for all of the people in all of the rivers and creeks of this country. No green villages and red villages. We only know the 5 colors of the national flag. And we are going to serve all the people of this country. We have in this region a chairman who refuses to cooperate with central government. He refuses to cooperate with the Ministry of Communities. He is the one who's holding back development in this region. I put my cards on the table. I had to go into Ithaca to try to get him to kiss and make up. I want you to elect an APNU+AFC chairman of Region 5 so we develop this country. We cannot live in the past. And I had a heartbreak. You know, I had another disease. But I also suffer from a bad heart. And when I hear that we lose this region by 3,228 votes, I get a stroke. I couldn't believe it. It mustn't happen again. Oh man, 3,000 votes? That is it? We have to put up with a PPP RDC because of 3,000 votes? Comrades, my friends, Comrade and I have signed on the dotted line. Comrade Hopetown will be my Prime Minister. We are not living in the past. We are living in the future. We are going to make Region 5 proud of the APNU+AFC RDC. I want you to take a solemn pledge to go out in your numbers and vote for APNU+AFC on the 2nd of March. We can win this thing. We are stronger because we are together. Don't let us drop the ball. Don't let us lose this great region because we stay home and sleep or we lie down in our hammocks. Go up the rivers, go up the creeks, go into the fields, go into the factories, go into the farms and call everybody out to vote for APNU+AFC. Can we win Region 5? Will we win Region 5? Yeah. Will we win this country, Guyana, for APNU+AFC? God bless you. Let us go there and win a great victory for democracy, a victory for Region 5.